What up, guys? Alchemist 100 here, playing some more WWE 2K17 Universe Mode, our final bout night 1, episode 286 and 287. And ladies and gentlemen, we're here at Las Vegas, Nevada, just to... Oh man, I mean, we were here last year, and they wanted us back, and we said, hey, we'll come back next year. We'll come back every year if we need to, if that's the case, right? We're here at a warm night. You can't say that it isn't going to be warm here tonight by the slightest. And hey, that helps out these guys a lot. And I say these guys because it's not going to be a simple one-on-one match or here by the slightest. You got 6 men in this thing, this Asar being one of them. But with that comes qualification. And one of these 6 men qualify when they get a victory here. What I'm trying to say with that is, one of these 6 men get an opportunity to go into night 2, take on Colt Thomas and Johnny Scheiko for the Pure Intense Wrestling Hardcore Championship. No championships will be on the line here tonight by the slightest, but a lot of qualifications, a lot of qualifying style matches here for sure. Another guy who's been a Pure Intense Wrestling Hardcore Champion just this year alone is Baldo Bernard. Baldo Bernard came back this year, said he had a plan, came back with a big plan. That big plan being himself. Don't let the goofy look fool you. We're one of the smarter hardcore wrestlers by a long shot. And like I said, don't let his big bad demeanor fool you. The guy's no dummy by the slightest. But it's a big challenge ahead of him. When you have a lot of other guys to worry about. I don't care how big and bad you are. The bigger you are, the harder you fall. And who's to say he won't be the one falling first? This man here, Remy Cross, also just this year, former Pure Intense Wrestling Hardcore Champion. I mean, these guys, for the most part, all these guys have been Hardcore Champion before, if not this year, has been Hardcore Champion in the past. And that helps out, like I said, helps out a lot to have some experience in this thing. And I'll talk more about the match and how it works here by the end of it. But Remy Cross makes his way down to the ring, and this guy knows what it's like to be in high-profile matches, knows what it's like to be at the bottom, and knows what it's like to be at the top of the food chain as well. This guy, Remy Cross, is no joke. And I can't wait to see what he can do by the end of this thing. Talking about a guy who's been destructive this year. Think of Fuego Cinco to an extent. I mean, he did try and dismantle our former Pure Intense Wrestling World Champion James McGalloway earlier on in the year, trying to break that arm and damn near pull it out of his socket. Not just pull it out, but rip it off at that point. And I mean, you know, James McGalloway ended up getting that victory there, but definitely was not going 100%. And I think that's what the detriment that he is at right now. That's why he's not world champion. Regardless of such, a guy like Fuego Cinco is no joke in this ring, and it's helped guys like El Jefe de Oro almost become world champion. I mean, Fuego Cinco is no joke. But he also wants to become Pure Intense Wrestling Hardcore Champion once again. And this guy who's been working day in, day out to become Pure Intense Wrestling Champion again. He wants the taste of that championship gold around his waist again. He wants a taste of gold right in his damn mouth. He wants that feel of again becoming Pure Intense Wrestling Hardcore Champion. He wants it so bad, but has not found that success. I'd say he's found more success teaming up with a guy like Ricky Green, almost beating the Pure Intense Wrestling Tag Team Champions, being the Wrestling Kings. And man, it's something special when you see that. And you see that, hey, maybe he can go for something more. Tag Team Champions have a little bit more to him, but I think he wants to keep it in a singles route. When you're a little out of your mind, like most of these guys are, you tend to realize that, hey, they kind of work on their own. A guy who works on his own, and a guy who's probably more title reigns this year would definitely be Samson Crane. Samson Crane, I think what, 3-time, 4-time Pure Intense Wrestling Hardcore Champion? It's pretty amazing if you think about it. Regardless of such, that's not what matters here, because he's not Hardcore Champion right now, and he wants to be one of the guys. He wants to be, not one of the guys, he wants to be the guy that goes in tomorrow night for that Pure Intense Wrestling Hardcore Championship. I noticed that Pure Intense Wrestling Hardcore Championship a lot, and they ain't going to stop by the slightest. I'll tell you this, these 6 men are used to hardcore style action, but at the end of it, when it's all said and done, this is an over-the-top rope battle royale. The last person to survive this thing goes in. But at the same time, think about this, you're not in a hardcore style setup. You're just taking each other on in a more of a classic wrestling match. And that's what you gotta think about. Right now, nothing getting too much of, no one getting anything done too much. No one really trying to toss each other over just yet. But I believe Fuego Cinco and Remy Cross were about that crossroad for the moment. Look at this. Oh, nice reverse DDT there. Clobbering shots there from Psycho Nemeth. Tosses him over the ropes. Oh, both guys hanging on. Big man hanging on here. Look at that. Pulls himself back in the ring from the bottom. Look at this. Right now trying to hang on. Oh, almost got knocked off there. Almost got caught with that forearm. And now you see Fuego Cinco trying to get rid of Remy, but Remy cuts him off quickly. Experience difficult towards Remy Cross's favor against those two. I say experience altogether. We're difficult towards guys like Remy Cross and guys like Asar. Guys like Boulder Bernard, who are just amazing in this ring. Trying to break each other down here to the damn near sub-molecular level just to get each other out. These guys will beat the hell out of each other for that opportunity. And I really do mean that. These guys will beat each other for an opportunity to get Pure Intense Wrestling hardcore gold around their waist again. It's something it's in them. It's something they need, that adrenaline of being a hardcore match. They need that adrenaline of being beating their opponent down to a damn near pulp to get a victory here. You see Samson Crane now trying to toss Asar over. Asar now maybe in trouble here. Maybe the first one to go, and this thing hangs on ever so slightly. I believe Remy Cross and Fuego Cinco pushed into Samson Crane. Samson Crane lost the grip. Either way, now they're trying to get something going here. Oh, power bomb there from Samson Crane on the top of the screen. You kind of see Baldo beating the hell out of Psycho Nemeth here, and now trying to get something going. Remy Cross maybe tossing him out here, and oh, shoulder block to the midsection, gets himself right back in. Fuego Cinco wasting no time. Like I said, oh, DDT there. That was nasty. Suplex and a big one there from Baldo Bernard in the back. Same time, Samson Crane now working on Asar. Everyone's kept their focus on. They know that this match is important, and every match that goes on tonight is just about to be damn important. He's trying to go for that DDT, and Samson Crane cuts him off with those punches to the midsection, sets up backbreakers, and Remy Cross may be in trouble here, and a shoulder block of his own into Fuego Cinco like we saw earlier on. Oh, jawbreaker tough as nails there from Psycho Nemeth. Power bomb sit out style there from Samson Crane. We have about, 5 more matches for you after this one. It's not going to be a nice night by the slightest for any of these guys. These guys know what they're going to put themselves into to get a shot at championship gold in the night after. We already know some matches that are going to be for tomorrow. We don't know all of them. We know this for sure. Rick Marco will be taking on King Samoa for the Pure Intense Wrestling World Championship. Rick Marco winning the Nova 30. Oh, and Samson Crane hangs on. Sorry, not this area. Asar hangs on, but I don't know for long. Oh, and he hits the ground hard. Damn shame that he couldn't stand this one a little longer. But hey, it is what it is. Wait, first elimination being Asar. Punch right there to the midsection. Sets up for something big. Says no. Kick to the back hamstring there from Remy Cross. Remy Cross now setting up for spiral bomb. Here he got all of it. Takes him down. Whoop to that leg there. Oh my gosh, that leg taking some damage. We also know matches like Ben Satellite and Keiko Common for the Cruiserweight Championship of the World. At the same time, Michael Collins takes on Shota Matsumoto for the Karate and Pro Wrestling Intercontinental Championship tomorrow. That's for damn sure. Chasing the Dragon will be taking on the Meltzer Bros for Crash Man Pro Wrestling Tag Team Championships. I mean, there's so many matches that we know. The other matches are pretty much qualifiers for that point, because there's so many people want to get for an opportunity, right? At the same time, you got to realize only one man can come out above when it's all said and done in the matches like this for the most part. Oh, kicks him out, and oh, there goes Remy Cross. It seems like the ones who have a little more experience seem like they're going first, but right now it seems like Baldo could still have the chance. I mean, this is the thing for Baldo too. As big as he is, no one's tried to team up with each other to try to get the bigger man out, and that could be a detriment for these guys. If for sure, and a forearm shot just takes Psycho Mammoth over. Tosses him over now. Finds himself in a hard spot. Fuego Cinco cuts the big man off at the moment. Oh, sit out slam there, reverse sit out slam if you want to call it that. Ooh. Oh, big man hanging on, big man hanging on. If, like I said right now, it'd be the time for Samson Crane to help him out, but he cuts him off. I don't know what these guys are going for, but it's not a smart idea to try and get a little bit of hatred or whatever the case may be between these guys. It doesn't matter if you can't get the big man out of the ring, like Fuego was trying to do. You realize that things ain't gonna really go your way. Regardless, arms drag there from. Oh, he clobbered him so hard. He was on his knees and he went down to his damn. He went damn near prone at that point. In a matter of a second. Oh! The way Samson Crane and Fuego don't like each other for whatever reason, at least for the moment, not to team up with each other. You gotta realize that enemies can be your enemies, but your enemies can be your allies if just for a moment to get the problem out of the way. And a problem right now was Boulder Bernard. Like I said, his size alone helps him stay in this thing. Saw the bicycle kick there, not once but twice, and that time he got all of it. Samson Crane saw the crowd for a moment and went right back to focusing here. The crowd has not really, there's not a lot of people, too many people sitting down here. They want to know who's going to win this thing. You got three guys like this who are going to beat the hell out of each other. You got to believe there's something that's got to give. The way, if you're Boulder right now, let these guys beat the hell out of each other and vice versa for anyone else that takes each other on when it comes down to three men like this. Stumps across the face. Seems like they're trying to take out Fuego Cinco damn near permanently in this thing. It seems like Fuego could fight out of it though. Oof. You get one, another one wants to trade up on him. Oh, that neck. Looks like again trying to possibly not break the legs per se, but work the legs out of the way of Fuego Cinco here so Fuego can't really hang on. I know that sounds crazy, but you need to have that body, that lower body strength as well to keep in this thing. These guys are cutting each other up every damn moment that they can. That's what they're working together, at least for the moment. Oof. I guess if Samson Crane feels like he can challenge. Oh, the big bad Boulder Menard, and then go ahead, but went for something. Cuts him off with a clothesline there. Tosses him over. Right now, hanging on for dear life. Could be in a bad spot right here. Could be in a bad spot. Fuego trying to hang on, but took too damn much damage. And now Baldo has him in has Samson Crane in a headlock here, trying to slow down the pace. But I don't know if that's gonna last. Tosses him over. This could be right here. Trying to hang on. The big man trying to hang on. He's has him by the head here. I think practically have the fucking thumbs in the eye, trying to fucking push him out. But and he got some Samson Crane with a big-time victory here. This man had the fingers gouged in the eyes. This guy is always hardcore. This guy is always hardcore. And cracked him with that forearm shot. That was it. You may not like this man, but he goes on tomorrow night to take on Colt Thomas and Johnny Psycho for the Pure Intense Wrestling Hardcore Championship triple threat to start the next night off. This guy has enough time to rest for that. But regardless of such, we have more matches to go for you. Up next, here at Final Bout 2017. All about the more Final Bout 2017, and this guy dances his way to the ring, always has a positive attitude, and how can you not? But at the same time, he hasn't found success the way he's wanted to find success ever since losing that Pure Intense Wrestling Tag Team Championships alongside Puma the Prince at one point. I mean, these guys were running the world. They were running the world. Back when Puma the Prince was Trevor Locke, so you could say formerly known as Trevor Locke at this point. Those guys went at it, man. Those guys went at it. They took on the whole wrestling scene. It didn't matter who the hell it was. They brought it down. They brought it down so damn much. They made it seem like they were the best, and at one point they were the best, and that was just the truth of the matter. But now, this guy has to struggle with trying to find everything that was worked. Like I said in the last match, he's teamed up with a guy like Psycho Nemeth, and damn near almost won championship gold back. It was so, they guys were so close. They were so damn close, but still couldn't figure it out. And I think right now, a victory for him tonight is what he really needs to get things going. But if he can't get it going tonight, when is it? It has to be tonight. It has to be his victory. He has to get it, because he also does. This is also the case of the matter. He takes on his friend. He takes on a friend that he knows so well. The friend that I talked about for the last minute. The friend that's brought him to the dance, I'd say. A friend that, as a team, had controlled the Pure Intense Wrestling tag team division for damn near half a year. Trevor Locke, now known as Puma the Prince, said, hey, I want to work some singles competition on my own, and was damn near close to winning Pure Intense Wrestling Television Championship not once but twice. At the same time, hasn't found his niche yet, but I think he's found his reason of being. He said he went back to look through his family's history, realized that this is what he should feel, as this is what he feels like. This is what he feels is right. If he feels it's right, who's to argue with the man? Regardless of such, Puma the Prince and Ricky Green take each other on. This is going to be either a barn burner here for sure, or someone's going to be hurt by the end of this thing. Either way, Ricky Green, Puma the Prince, these two get it on. Let's see what they can do. One-on-one match in here. These two Lockhorns. Puma the Prince with a little bit of size advantage here. Has a little bit of height compared to Ricky Green. I see the size. Let me go towards Ricky Green a little bit more. Athletic ability, sometimes you can't tell. I say Puma the Prince, or formerly known as Trevor Locke, is one of the most athletic guys we have here. After you have guys like Cable Common and Chuck White. You can't measure what they can do in this ring, man. And it is, I mean, there's a million others that want to be in Pure Intense Wrestling. There's a million others that want to be in Crash Japan. Even the ladies have their people who are just so damn athletic you don't know how to size up with them. Swats it away. Kicks it right to the midsection. Look at this. Sets up, beautifully done with that Northern Light suplex. The way he has the wrist locked up there, and pulls all the way across the wrist. Ricky Green able to get out of that one in the matter of a second. Forearm shot right there as he's going for the chop, and that's because he's tuned into the so damn well. That's gonna be the hard part, is to underestimate what your opponent can do, or overestimate what your opponent can do, and they can do so much to you. At the same time, you know someone so well, how do you get out of how do you not get caught with half the things they want to throw at you? Puma the Prince now trying to set up. Oh, what across the skull. Did you see that? That was nasty, man. Either way, Puma the Prince right back up and into it. Ricky Green finds himself in a little bit of struggle here. Into the corner, he gets tossed. Oh, forearm shot right there. Puma the Prince off the ropes again, trying to get some distance. Oh, and trying to lay it back in with that drop kick. Pulls him off the ropes, trying to go for a quick hook on the leg here. One. Believe in that. Like I said, these guys are going to beat the hell out of each other for sure. It's not going to be anything nice about it by the slightest. Toss him over, like I said, knows each other so damn well, knows how to get over someone like that, and tosses him over. Ricky Green finds himself in a bad spot. Now you see Puma the Prince to the second. Watch this. And he takes his move instead and goes for it. And maybe may have it right here. Only a one. These guys have this about the damn same way to finish. That Phoenix Star Splash can hit you from so many different angles. It's insane how these guys can land it with ease. Same time, Ricky Green finds himself in a little more trouble. Puma the Prince with the advantage right now. Clothesline takes him down. And again, hooks the leg, trying to get a quick hook of the leg here, trying to get a quick three. No disrespect between these guys, and I don't think he's trying to underestimate his opponent by the slightest by going for a pin. I think he's trying to end this thing quickly. Prince Puma may think, hey, I got bigger fish to fry at this point. And I think Puma the Prince. Oh. Maybe thinking, hey, it's all me right now. It's all about me. And I think he's right now, that's where he's at. And I don't think he's trying to be, not trying to be rude about it, but I think he's trying to keep it in a singles competition. But I think this is the best competition you can have, is against someone that you know so well. They say against other tag teams that take each other on. Guys like Chuck White and Travis Leone, who always go against each other all the damn time. And it's because they just know each other so well. They want to see, hey, what's the newest thing I can do to outshow you? They're not trying to be a bad team. They're not trying to be bad teams against each other, but they're just trying to outshow each other. And that's what you gotta do. Ricky Green to the top here. Ricky Green to the hot top here, trying to finish this thing quickly. Frog splash, and he gets all of it. You can call that a lowdown. You can call it whatever you want. This could be it too. No, and throws that shoulder up it too. So that shoulder crack right off the ground in a matter of seconds. Ricky Green realizes he needs to keep the focus on right now. Picking up Puma the Prince for what? Who knows? Clothesline takes him down there. Another one there. Ducks the line. Super kick to the side of the head. And Ricky Green has everything going in his favor right for the moment. Puma the Prince cuts him off though. Ooh, beautiful arm drag. Sets up for something. Knees to the midsections where he catches for his troubles. Oh, back kick there. Oh, shot. Arm drag. Forearm shot. These guys going out. This is what they know so damn well. Oh, toss him to the outside. Puma the Prince coming in, trying to end this thing quickly. DDT, and he gets all of it. Feeling all of that right there. And how could you not? And crowd behind him. We're here at Final Bout 2017. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the second match of the night. It's not going to be nice by the slightest. You see, referee pushing him off, trying to give him some distance, give him some time for the moment. And you know, Puma the Prince wants to fly back on the outside here. Oh, kick to the leg. Kick to the leg again. Spinning back kick a little slower than the, than Ricky Green's spinning back kick. These guys are lightning fast, man. They can really get things going when the time comes. Puma not done by the slice, rolls out. Rolls right back in. Setting up. Watch out, watch out. Oh, right across the skull again with that shot. This time got all of it. Maybe trying to end this thing quickly. Referee 1, 2. No, and throws that shoulder a bit too. How easily could this match have ended? How easily could this match have ended if he got just a... Oh, maybe got down a second earlier on. Or fucking hooked the leg a little differently. Shot to the back. Oh, right to the back of the neck. Do you see that? Oh, he chops him back. Not playing games here, trying to end this thing quickly. Look at this. He spiced him with that screwdriver, pile driver, and that's could be damn near it right there. Could be damn near it right there. Not done with the slice. Takes him right back to the middle of the ring where he can't go for any ropes. He can't roll out. He can't make any kind of decision. I don't think you're making any decisions after your head just gets crammed into the fucking top. And now showing off a little bit here. Oh no. The top he goes again. From the Prince right back up into it. I don't think he realizes he's there. Tosses him over. The Prince realizes, hey, he's going for that top rope again. I'm not trying to get hit by that by the slightest. Now goes for something big. Forearm shot of his own. Off the ropes, ducks under. Comes back, close line with a rebound. Trying to get this man up here for the moment. Sets up. Northern Lights suplex. But no, the man's so damn strong he can pull off something like this with ease. Oh, beautiful. These guys going at that brainbuster may have taken him out for the moment. The moment is all he really needs. Puma the Prince gets... Oh, he gets caught with that cutter there. You call it what it is. This one has to be damn near over. Smart man to pull him away from the ropes. No, and gives him a 1 count for his measure. Holy shit, what a match this is. And already turning up these guys are. And you see Ricky Green setting up for something big here. Look at this. Oh my gosh, and these guys are trying to outdo each other again and again. Holy shit, you can call that it right there. That has to be it. That has to be it. Referee 1, 2. No, and throws that shoulder up at a big time kick out there. Now slowing down by Slayer's back elbow right to the face of Puma the Prince. Puma the Prince gets caught up for the moment. Drop kicking explosive style. Arm drag again, and this time gets all of that one. Shot right there to the side of his neck. Sets up for something big. Ricky Green says no. Cuts him off with a beautiful belly back suplex. Pulls him away from the middle of, sorry, pulls him to the middle of the ring. Trying to set for something big. Look at that neck crank right there. As we go into the night time of this event here, of night 1 of Final Bout 2017. These guys seem to find a way to get things going. And again, watch the head. Too damn tired though. You see him has that little bit of slight hesitation there. And Puma the Prince finds himself in a bad spot. And going for that neck breaker again. It seems like he's aiming for the neck here. That could be his thing. That could be his thing right here. Go to the top again for that low down splash. And he just may get all of it. We'll see what this man can do. No, and he misses all of that. Fucking amen. Super kick right across the jaw. Puma the Prince to the top. Puma the Prince to the top. Ladies and gentlemen, Puma the Prince to the top. Go for it all. Phoenix splash there. There's nothing but love between these two, but at the same time, only one man can come out above. Can he hit this 630 though? Can he hit the 630 though? 630 cents on it and gets all of it. He gets every last bit of it. Go for the pin. 2, 3. This one is over. You don't have to like it, but that's how it ended here. What a match, man. A little back and forth with what you get from these two guys here by the slightest. I mean, these guys went in. They went in, but Ricky Green just not able to keep up with this momentum that Puma the Prince has. And that's just how it is right now. And you got to hope for the best going into the next year for these two. And I hope these guys can meet up again and either take each other on for championship gold. Maybe the next time they meet is for championship gold. Maybe the next time they meet is in a tag team match against each other. Maybe it's with each other. Who the hell knows? But I'll tell you this, these guys went at it. These guys went at it again and again. And it was all said and done. Only one man that came out above, and that was Puma the Prince. But take nothing away. Look at the 630. Beautifully landed. Gets the 3 off of that. And that's all he needed at the end of the day, was hit that 630 and give himself a definite win here over Ricky Green. Like I said, no love lost, no love lost. And like I said before, I love to see these guys going action again in the future. It is only deserving of a rematch between these two. It's only deserving of a rematch between these two. That being said, now we got some more action for you when we return here to Final Bout 2017. Welcome back to Final Bout 2017, and ladies and gentlemen, Joe Lennox is making his way down to the ring. Now, Lennox came in to save a guy like Ronnie Williams, and I mean save him as in this. Ronnie Williams is the reason why this match is happening in the first place. We saw Serotonin, formerly known as Azrael, gain Jack Manson. I say gain Jack Manson, almost as a possession even though Jack Manson feels that he's still his own guy. Some, and not even some, many may say otherwise. Regardless of such, both of them worked together and now acquired Deadshot. Deadshot was, I guess, the final piece of the puzzle per se. I mean, at least at this point he is, because Deadshot simply was Ronnie Williams at one point, trying to fight back against this oppressive guy being Serotonin. But Serotonin could give less of a damn about anyone else besides himself at the end of the day. And not many people get a chance to see that. And I think at this point Deadshot and Jack Manson too damn brainwashed to understand that. The way Serotonin not out here with Deadshot or Jack Manson. And Ronnie Williams was going to be the next Deadshot. Right? And I mean that as in he was going to be that guy. And as Ronnie tried to save Deadshot, things weren't going well. Which is why we had the match we had with Deadshot and Ronnie Williams at the last review, right? But it seemed as Ronnie was going to simply be brainwashed simply by Serotonin and his crew. His band of misfits, some would even say. But out of nowhere, Hellenic is there to save Ronnie and at least keep him level-headed for the moment. I don't know why Serotonin is out here by himself. Maybe it's a plan. Maybe he has something planned for him. I don't know exactly what's going to go on. But I tell you this, Azrael has a plan. He always does. Expect a smash mouth match here. Got the Pure Intense Wrestling top prospect winner of 2017 beating Joe Hellenic. And Serotonin, who's the damn near, I would say, a legend when it comes to hardcore style wrestling, when it comes to the old school style wrestling. One of the smartest men in this ring, not just right now, but of all time. I say one of the smartest men. The way this guy thinks of everything he does in a ring, he doesn't miss too many times. He's very calculated. His style speaks for itself. Everything he does has meaning to it. Everything he does, from just the way he looks at you, just the way that he throws a punch, just the way that he may play dirty. He is all for a plan. If you're telling me that Serotonin doesn't have a plan against Joe Hellenic here tonight, I'd say you're out of your mind. At the same time, you can't count on a guy like Joe Hellenic, who was damn near close and one of the closest to ever beat James McGalloway without any kind of help or any kind of anything of that sort. We saw that back at Marvelous. Joe Hellenic and him having a hellacious match, pardon the pun. Ooh, uppercut right there, cuts him off. Shots right there to the head. Going for these shots here, wasting no time. Short arm, clothesline takes him down. Wasting no time. You see Serotonin bounce off the mat, and Hellenic, by the time Serotonin bounced off the mat, he was already there and ready. Off the ropes he goes. Big man coming in. Look at this. Belly to belly suplex, and damn, they're tossing him off the ground here. Hooks leg again. Is it enough? Referee throws a shoulder up. Shot right to the midsection. Oh, try to get him that throat thrust. Oh, and gets a clobbering shot to the top of the head. Like I said, Azrael calculated as all hell. Knows what he's doing. Russian leg sweep. This is what he does. Instead of just trying to pull the big man down, he says, hey, I'm going to grapevine the leg as well and put my weight against that leg, forcing you to forcefully fall with me. A lot of Russian leg sweeps tend to just pull you back, but he does it, like I said, with purpose and reason behind it. Either way, Azrael a little closer. Sorry, Serotonin a little closer than he usually expects to be. Oh! Topples him over with that elbow stamp there. A little slow on the exchange here, but methodical. And they say, look at him going after that same leg he brought down earlier. That Russian leg sweep. And it makes the Russian leg sweep later on in the match easier to hit. And Hellenic not done by the slightest. Knows to kick out a little later than if you just give him a 1 count. It does get into your mental brain if you kick out at 1. What's the point of kicking out at 1 if you have a long match to go? Serotonin beating the hell out of Joe Hellenic here. Hellenic finds himself in a bad spot. Shots right to the head. Another one there. Another one there. Discus closes the line and he gets all of it. Like I said, experience is winning over right now. It seems that way. Hellenic finds himself in a little bit of a bad spot, but still be able to move. Gets in the way of that. Shot to the midsection. Off ropes he goes. Clothesline. Oh, he went for a clothesline. Got caught up there. Got caught up there. If you get this even flow, if you get this DDT, it could be over. Catches the foot there. Sets up. Look at this. Oh, and brings him down to size. Hooks the leg right there after that Samoan drop. 1, 2, only 2. But you see how smart Serotonin is. He baited him in. He said, oh yeah, you got me, you got me. And he comes back with a clothesline, gets caught with a damn near drop toe hold. That's the speed. That's the thinking capability of a guy like Serotonin. Think is 2 steps ahead when you see it, when you're only thinking 1. Oh, shot right across the skull. Raking the eyes here. Hellenic now finds himself in a bad spot once again. This time in the corner. Ryan Williams looking in. Kick right there to the fucking midsection. Sets up. Oh, that neck breaker from the top. Did you see that? And instead of wasting any time, goes right for the pin. 1, 2. And only a 2 again. Serotonin fights his way out. And now, going off the trapezius muscles there of Serotonin. Not down by the slightest. Shots right there to the face. Oh, punch right to the midsection. Uppercut. Launches him back. You saw Hellenic, even after that shot, was a little bit off there. See that way? Oh, kick right there to the face. Sets up. Oh! Face buster off the knees. Arm drag there from Serotonin. Pulls him over. Sets up. Oh, Russian. Sorry, what am I talking about? Sidewalk slam there. Beautifully done. Serotonin again has things going, at least for the moment. Oh, no. Bad intentions here. Oh, and just falls back into it. That's as worse as just as someone jumping and doing it. He just lets you fall back. Your body does the rest of the work, as you fall and crumble after that pile driver. And Serotonin still has things going. Kick to the midsection. Look at this. Could be right here. DDT and gets all of it. Hellenic may be out of this thing, but you see Serotonin kicks right in the back, maybe give him an opportunity. Hit right back up. You hit someone like that, don't try to hit him with anything else. You go right for the pin. You go right for the pin. Hellenic realizing that's not the case right there. Punch right there in the midsection. Shots. At least he tried to slow in a shot, but a little too slow in that exchange. And Serotonin, being the smaller man, was able to, and with more experience, was able to get the shot in a little quicker than he wanted to. Either way, Serotonin is still ahead of the game for the most part. Look at this. Look at this. Superplex from the top. Superplex if you want to call it that too. You can see the head on Joe Hellenic busted open here after that, I believe after that DT. And you see Serotonin not done by the slice. Goes right after that. Goes after that wound that he sees. And he busts him open some more. And you see the blood opening up more. That wound opening up more. Those shoulder thrown up those still. Hellenic still knows where he is. He can still hear. He may not be there fully right now. Oh, when in sight, but at least there and oh, in spirit. Shots right there. Another one. Grounds him. Hellenic clotheslines the big man over. And the even bigger man ready to fly here. Watch out. Oh, he lands right into him. These guys going here, man. Trying to get the crowd behind him. The crowd all about it. The crowd all about it, ladies and gentlemen. Either way, for here, final bout 2017. These two are beating the hell out of each other. You best believe that we're going to get a nice match from either of these two by the slightest. Oh, he just punched him. Did you see his head bounce off the bottom rope there? Out of nowhere, Serotonin just caught a damn fucking right hand to the face. Another one there. Another one there. Another one there. Goes for it all. Short arm closeout again. Takes him out. Shots right there. Sets him up. Ducks down ever so nicely. Shoulder block as he rolls out of it. That was amazing. Hellenic now. Pushes him over to set up for something big here. Leg drop. That's what you want to see. That's what you get. Hellenic to the second here now. Sets up. Knees across the fucking top of the skull. Serotonin may be out of this thing. Hellenic may have everything in the bag right now. 1, 2. And throws that shoulder at 2. Not too much of a struggle there, but in the same way, you're talking about someone who's hardcore, who's been through damage and battles and bruises and all that. You think of guys like Asar, you think of guys like Remy Cross, you think of guys like Franco Cinco, second name is Samson Crane, Baldo Bernard. You think of guys like, Johnny Shaiko, Rick Marco, guys like that who have been in hardcore style matches. You think of guys like Carl Thomas who have been through hell and back to win hardcore gold, who are the most damn adorable guys I've ever seen in pure test wrestling history. But still, Serotonin proves that he can stay in this thing. For the moment, at least I would hope. Look at this. Big man in Hellenic now sets up for something. As he tosses him over. Serotonin says, no, ain't having any of that. Goes on, shoulder block takedown there. Okay, set up with an even flow DDT one more time. Could do all of it right here. Look at this. Oh, punches out of that. Another one there. Another one there. Shots right across the skull. Sets up. And brings him down to the ground. Serotonin may be out of this thing for the moment. Did you see that shot? And now you see him trying to lay it in. Trying to lay in this spear from the inside, from the outside on the inside in. Big time spear could take out Serotonin there. Hooks the leg of Serotonin. Is it enough? Referee in position to see the shoulders. 2. No, and throws that shoulder up at 2. If you were telling me he was going to kick out of that, I'd have said you're crazy. I'd have said, hey man, don't lie to me with this bullshit. There's no way he's going to kick out of that. There's no way he kick out of that. He just did with ease. If you were to tell me that Serotonin was going to kick out of that, I would have said you were a damn liar. There's no way. But he proves it right there that he still has what it takes to stay in this thing here. Power slam with that big one. What a big one here. You see Len now slowing down by the slightest. Goes for that discus punch and it gets all of it. My jeez. Serotonin finds himself in trouble for the moment, but spoke too soon. I don't know if you heard me or what, or felt my presence saying that is going to do that. That's exactly what be happening here. No, and throws that shoulder up. Back elbow right there. Saw it coming. Hellenic and Serotonin going at it, man. Going up that leg again, smart man. Going up that leg again. And it may not be detrimental to Joe Hellenic here, but it definitely slows the big man down. It takes a lot of a power game out, especially when he relies on a lot of that power game coming from the leg base. Serotonin now from the top, clobbering shot down with that double axe handle. Hellenic finds himself in trouble again. Serotonin right back. Oh, trying to slam again, but Hellenic says no. Shots right there. Oh, throw thrust, and he gets all of that. Picks him right back up for something else. The thing is, what else can he have? Oh, he went for a drop kick. Serotonin said no. Back elbow is what he gets for his troubles. He gets a back elbow for his troubles here. Tosses him heavy onto the outside. Oh, his body crumbles. Now looking, you see Ronnie Williams backing away. Says he didn't want any part of this. Hellenic didn't have too much time though. You give Hellenic too much time, he's going to take a mile. The man knows how to stay in a damn match. Like I said, he had a damn near, I'd say an epic or even a legendary style match against a guy like James McGalloway. I think he has what it takes to take on a guy like Serotonin, and has the mental ability to stand in here with a guy like this. Either way, Serotonin, as smart as he may be, I don't care how smart you are, if you're getting your face punched in, it doesn't matter how smart you are, your face is getting punched in. Big time reverse lifting DDT there. Could put away Serotonin here. Quick and easily. 1, 2, and again throws that shoulder bit 2. Hellenic off the ropes here, trying to get something going. Oh! Misses that. Did you see? Serotonin moved down. Clobbering shot to the back takes out Hellenic for the moment. And now you see Serotonin saying, hey, let's go back for it again. Oh no, look at this. Oh no, look at this. Pile driver. He got all of it. Jeez. And now you see Hellenic barely even moving at this point. You see him, man, he's not even moving now. And throws the shoulder up. You can see the way he powered out of that. And now, oh, that open wound again being punched open. Kick missed. Shots right there. Sets up the discus punch again. Serotonin, man. Ladies and gentlemen, this one could damn it be over. Are you kidding me, Hellenic? Trying to get a better position here. Look at this. He got all that spear. What a match, man. Picks him right back up. If he's trying to go for it again, I'm not too certain. I'll tell you this. He's going to try. Spear again. And takes him out with that. What a match, man. And you see that little bit of hesitation may put him away. That may not put him away. Referee. 1, 2, 3. And he got it. He got it. A little slight hesitation there, but he got enough to get a victory. You see Ronnie Williams in the back celebrating and saying, hey, man, you did it. I don't think this is over between these three by the slightest, but best believe Azrael's going to fucking come back with more revenge than before. We're going into next season here by a long shot. There's no time to rest. You know Azrael's not done with a guy like Hellenic by the slightest. And neither is Ronnie Williams. Either way, what a fucking night it's been so far, but we're far from done. We're far from done, I'll tell you that. But I'll tell you this up next. Tag team action. Get ready for that. What a match. These dudes beat the hell out of each other. He hit with everything he could, DDTs and everything. And if that first spear didn't put him away, or the second one, the third one was the charm there, ladies and gentlemen, and it kept him in this match just a little bit longer than he expected to be. Without being said and done, man, these guys killed each other for that match. These guys killed each other for that match. Final bout 2017. As we go into the night sky here, getting a little darker, we realize, look at the blood on the fucking shoulder, on the leg, and the face and everything. This guy gave it his all, and it always comes out a fucking bloody, battered mess, but it's well deserved. It's well deserved, especially when you get the victory. That blood feels like nothing. That blood on the face feels like nothing. And wipes into the damn hair. This man has no care in the world as long as he gets the victory, and as long as he can help a friend like Ronnie Williams. Can't complain. With that being said, now like I said before, we got more action for you here at Final Bout 2017. Don't you dare click away.